So here we have what probably the most versatile tool in the Record Power range of turning tools, the Skew Chisel. The range includes an 1/2 inch skew, the 103570, the 3/4 skew, the 103580, and the 1 inch skew, the 103590. All three tools come with the 12-inch beach handle. They have the wax coating on the tips to protect them during transportation, and they're denoted with the blue label saying Skew Chisel on, which obviously can refer to for sharpening. So let's see the tools in action. So we've picked the 3/4 skew out, and what we're going to do is turn a 2x2 piece of softwood. Now you can take it from square to round using a skew, but it is a bit of a longer process, so what we normally do is use a roughing gouge and then finish off with a skew. But I'll just show you that you can use it first of all, and then we'll finish it off with the roughing gouge, which is an easier process. So we're running about the 1800s, it's a piece of 2x2, and all we're going to do, we try and use the centre of the tool, and we just rub on the bevel again, find the cut and take it across. So that will take you from square to round. Obviously it will be a longer process in doing that. You can see we're starting to get there, we're starting to get the shavings. It's going to taper down. You can see we're starting to pick up on the round. So we're just going to take it from square to round using the roughing gouge. Again, we're actually at around 1800. We're going to pick up on the bevel as we bring his backhand up. If we take this time and we use it, we can get quite a nice finish on there, but we're not going to get a finish as nice as we will get with the Skew Chisel. We are at round now, so we'll just carry on, and what we'll show you is when you're turning the timber likes to be playing the plane in action as you're going across it. And obviously when we're turning, you get the ripping action, and obviously that's not a nice finish. So the idea with the skew is we're actually going to do a pairing action, which you rub the bevel on, and then as the timber turns, it starts to pair off the material as you're moving along. So let's have a look at that. So again, always on the tool rest, tucked into your body, rub on the bevel, and then as we go across, it starts to pick up. And you can see the shaving coming off as we're going along. If we stop it there, as it slows down, what you'll see is instead of the rough timber, what we've done with the roughing gouge, we're starting to get that nice shine. Because what we've done, we've brought the resin to the surface in the timber, and we're starting to get a polished finish. Now, as well as that, obviously we're going along and we're keeping the timber nice and square. We can taper the timber down just by starting off at the end, just applying a little bit more pressure. We're going along. Again, you can see the nice shaving coming on as we're doing that. And we're tapering down. But also then, if we use the point of the tool, we can bring his backhand up and part off and make a recess in there. And what we're doing with that is we're actually going to give ourselves somewhere to go when we start to roll the bead. So all we're going to do now is just try to roll the bead. So again, we've got to get the tool rest in the right position, at the right height. And then we just find the bevel and then roll the tool round, up and over. Keep the tool moving as you're doing that, and into the recess that we've formed. And you'll see we're taking a nice cut there, and we're getting a nice shaving when we're doing that as well. Obviously if you reverse, because we're always going to lead with the lower point of the skew, if we reverse that round and go to the other side, we can go in. Start to find it. We can mark out then. Again, bring your backhand up and go across. That gives you that recess that we're going to turn into. We've turned the tool back over. Just take out the corner, carry on rolling. If your tools are sharp enough as you're doing that, you're going to start to form a nice bead. So again, the other one we talked about, again, if you just want to make a little bit of a recess in there, we use that, bring it up, and take timber away, and then we're just going to take the corners off and roll at the same time into that space. So it's like the top of a table leg, where you've gone from square to round. That allows you to have the nice finish, and you're going to take the corners off. All we can finish off then is just making everything nice and parallel, get the machine up to speed. And again, we can go from left to right or right to left when we're doing this action. The nearer we are to the timber with the tool rest, the safer it is. And that's just a few operations you can do with a skew chisel when doing spindle work. So there we have the spindle work with 4 beads, a taper and then a square to round. Hope that's been helpful. Again, any more questions, please contact the Record Power website. Thank you.